Praise the Lord. I am delivered. Glory to His name. I was lost in sin. Archbishop, members of St. Anne's Church of Metaphysics, my fellow brethren in the Lord, dearly beloved in the Lord, today is a great day. It's a wonderful day. It's a day for us to go back, way back. I'm talking about years and years and years and years and years when our forefathers came here. And they came here in 1780. That's where our ancestors, our forefathers, our foremothers, they are the ones who came here in 1780. Before 1780, it had another tribes of people. There wasn't. I don't believe there was an African beyond that. But in 1780, that's where the first African from Africa came to Trinidad and Tobago. We should at least honor them today. Because they were our forerunners. They are the ones that prepared for us today. They are the ones that went and took the beating. I'm not talking about the spiritual aspect yet. So don't get me on the spiritual line. I'm talking about on the physical line. I'm talking about the flesh part of it. I'm not talking about the spiritual part. I'm talking about the physical part. They came here in 1708. 80. And then we want to thank God because God moved in a mysterious ways and wonders to perform. Slavery had to be abolished. I believe that my brothers and sisters in those days were crying out for the Lord as those children was in Egypt, crying out for deliverance to come. And I believe that God moved in a mysterious way and they had to abolish slavery. You can treat the people of God in an inhuman manner. I remember that I was at an auction sale once. And there was a sale taking place, and this was Caucasian man. And this African woman was bidding for some documents. And I look at the man, and I see the man start to bid hard as he can. And I wonder why this man was treating this African woman like that. And when they went to about $5,000 to $6,000 or $7,000, I watched the woman, and I said, Lord, something important in that she wants. When the man came out and said, going once, it was a Baptist voice saying $10,000. When the hammer was dropped on my name, I saw some books, and I went to the books and I asked the lady, why are you bidding for all these things? She said, my child wanted that box. I said, take it. But there was another box, and that box had the newspaper from 1801 to 1899. I've got that in my document, in my possession. Then I understand why this woman was bidding for it, and why that man, he was not an African man, he was a Caucasian man. And when I read some of the documents, it pains me inside to know a man from England came to Trinidad, had slaves, and he's going back to England And he's going to sell these people. He's going to sell their husband, the wife, and the children. That's how it was, my friend. And that's what we have to understand. That our forefathers have done a wonderful job. They have done a beautiful job for us today. And I'm saying today, in my spiritual life, which I really devote my entire life to spirituality, God moved in a mysterious way. That in 1780, I don't think they wanted us to be slaves. They think we were saved, but God perhaps was moving us from Africa into Trinidad and Tobago. God was moving us. But somebody had to pay a price. Somebody had to pay a price. So I want to thank God, but the only part I have a problem with is the inhuman how they treat our people. And today, we give them the best. So I say to you, my brothers and sisters, cherish this day. Reflect in your mind a little bit. And know that you are, or we are the people who built this nation. And once I'm a Baptist, thank God for being a Baptist. It was a hard experience. It was tough. It wasn't easy. I don't know why some people have to turn back. I don't know why some people have fallen but couldn't get up. Because the pressure in this society here is not for us to get up and over. It's for us to be always a consumers.
Begging.
That he must be always where he is. But I want to tell them something. The Chinese didn't take the pressure my ancestors have taken, so therefore I am greater than them in this country here. Amen. The European, the same thing too. The Syrian, the same thing too. Because thank God that the spiritual Baptist has bring that knowledge to me on that lower ground of sorrow. If you go, you see, our problem is we forget all what we get on the ground. That's where our weakness is. I tell you that today. It is not flesh and blood we are dealing with today. They make us fight against ourselves as flesh and blood. But that's not it. It's a warfare. Principalities and power, spiritual, wicked and high places, keeping us down. As a Baptist, they ain't keep me down. And you will never keep me down. They can do what they want. They can say what they want. Thank God, I'm free. Not at last, but I was born free. Hallelujah. We thank God today, my brothers and sisters. Finally, somebody got to bring the message. I want to thank God in my heart today as I invited to this celebration. I said, Lord, what to say? And I want to tell you, you can vex with me. You can say, oh, man, I don't think this man just me. This day is a Baptist public holiday. I said this day is a Baptist public holiday. And this day was given by George Chambers. But they have a lot of organizations that was involved wanted a public holiday, especially NDRAC. And they wanted the 1st of August because they had to remove a holiday. The 1st of August.
Mayday.
No, that wasn't discovery. The 1st of August is day in January some years back. That's where they proclaimed Trinidad and Tobago, the proclamation of Emancipation Day towards Trinidad and Tobago.
August 1st, 1834.
It was done in America by President Lincoln. A proclamation was there. But after we get slavery, there was a proclamation there afterwards. And they wanted it first, everybody, you know how the voters go sometimes. If you in one group, and you know that goal is down the road, and 10 people saying, goes up the road here, so we will do. Can't fight them down, it's not against you. And that's why the chamber said, take it on the 1st of August. But remember, in 1981, I witnessed where Baptists was coming together at the Jean Clare complex. It was filled to capacity, both sides of the state. It was filled, all of the floor was filling. At that then time, we were celebrating Emancipation Day. Take that. We were celebrating Emancipation Day. But when the group met with Chambers and all of them, Archbishop Griffith, he felt a little pain because he's begging for March 30th. He was pleading for March 30th. But you know, these people are not spiritual people. They don't understand what the meaning of March 30th is to the spiritual Baptists. And therefore, to cut it short, Archbishop Mother Randu, and Bishop Thomas, they came back to the, well, we are associated on Nelson Street there, so they got a little corporate there and Duncan Street and doing this. And they start to look around and start to talk. I was President Secretary, the truth, I'm in line. Nobody tell me that. And I believe in what people tell me. I can put my finger in the deep down to know the truth. I think it was Bishop Thomas said, bring the dictionary. Never forget that morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, I was at the desk standing by. Bring the dictionary. Randy said, bring it! Lord, Randy, that's not easy. May God bless her soul. She had made a great contribution to the spiritual Baptist faith. She was not easy. And Bishop without time say, look up the word liberation. We know that emancipation means set free. But when they look up the word liberation, they start to change the music now. They forget the 1st of August and they start to celebrate Liberation Day. That's how Liberation Day came into existence. I tell you this because you got to know the history. Somebody got to be around to tell the history. Don't let nobody fool you. I hear somebody say, wave a PNM flag. But I can't wave a PNM flag in the Baptist church. I have to respect the church. Permit me. I have to go to my elder for permission. Permit me to say in St. Anne's, that is what the PNM that gave us that day. Emancipation Day. It is for me. I was there. I have no problem outside it. God is my protector. They did it. They did it. And they gave Liberation Day. So bring the difference. Don't get carried away. Because and I gave respect to God, he was really proud of his promise. But it's the PNM that gave us Emancipation Day. It's the PNM. So therefore, my friends, believers, it's nice to be here. I always get a lead call to invite all celebration by my dearly beloved. But I tell you, if you had called me last night and tell me today is the day, or 2 hours ago, He tells me, come down. I have to come down. And the reason why my beloved worked very hard. Very, very hard. Only don't know you, don't know you, don't know. Those who enjoying it and those who having all things say all manner of things, they know. The late night we had, the struggle we have to go through before we can get that liberation day. Just imagine my elder had to leave here and come to Laventille because I opened my bed, property I have in Laventille. I opened my property there because I recognize the Baptists. If we say we go to in this church, it's because I ain't here, I ain't come in. So I recognize and I see what the problem was. So I had a place in Laventille and I said, listen to me, from now on, we're going to meet to celebrate that day. That's how my hard working brother, when I hear you from Cuba to leave Laventille, are telling me, and to come all the way down here, you got to know who are the ones that work hard for you. Yes. God continue to bless you. Yes. God continue to continue. Yes. Don't forget, understand, my father's house of many mansions. Yes. I know one have plenty blessing. When you get there, we go shake. To God be the glory, grace makes me has done. So lovely. So
Thank you.